What's up, YouTube? You're watching Cam Gaylor, and I've got two new additions to my channel. Now, I don't know how long this one's going to be on the channel. I may get to do a range day, I may not. I don't know yet. But anyways, so I traded in my Taurus 1911 for both of these guns. So, as I told you, I'm trying to downsize some of my collection so that I can eventually get a Colt Python. So that's the plan. But I thought it was a pretty good trade to trade in the Taurus 1911 for the Springfield XDE 9mm and the Diamondback DB9. Now, I personally was more excited for the DB9 because it is such a tiny little micro 9mm that I find guns like this to be kind of fun. And then Diamondback is sort of one of those companies, kind of like Kel-Tec, where you really don't know, is the quality control there or not. You don't really know. Well, we're going to find out because I plan on shooting this gun a lot. This gun, I'm a fan of the design, but if it were me and I wanted to keep it for a long time, I would want it in 45 ACP. I just think it would be awesome in 45 ACP. I like single stack, double action, single action pistols, but in 9mm, it's just not particularly what I want. But at the same time, it may grow on me. I may keep it. I don't know. But I do know a guy that he may buy this from me. So we're just going to see how that pans out. You know, you never know with sales if they will or won't buy it from you. But as of right now, I think I do have a buyer for this gun. So it may not be on my channel very long. If it was 45 ACP, I would keep it because I do like the design. The Springfield XDE was a weird thing. It came out at the wrong time. So basically, if that gun came out in like 2010, 2011, I think it would have been successful. But it came out, I believe, in 2017, and that's the same year that this SIG P365 came out, which is a micro 9mm striker fired that holds like 10 or more in the magazine. And this is a single stack that's way bigger, and it holds 9 in the big magazine and then 8 in the small magazine. So people just weren't looking for this sort of gun at that time period. I personally like hammer-fired guns a lot. I really do. They're not as popular as striker-fired, but in my opinion, hammer-fires are cool. I like this one, how it's set up to where you've got the safety, it cocks, you've got a decocker, so if you push down on the safety, it decocks. It's ambidextrous. It has an ambidextrous magazine release. The guy that owned this before me, he had Talon grips put on it, and honestly, they feel pretty good. I like it. It also has night sights, which is nice. It has the loaded chamber indicator. It's a nice gun. You know, it just didn't sell well, and I think Springfield discontinued it like in 2020, so it had a super short life. So now they're kind of collectible. They're kind of rare because they didn't sell that many to begin with. So if you're a double action, single action fan, the XDE is kind of a cool gun to collect. Like I said before, though, they came out in 9 and 45. If it were me wanting to keep it long term, I would want the 45 model. They are made in Croatia, like pretty much all Springfield pistols. And it is interesting, though. I do like it. It feels good in the hand. It feels super thin, but it does feel kind of tall. I think it feels a little tall just because of that double action, single action. They have to be. But it doesn't seem like a bad gun. I've shot it a little bit now. I just got it today. And in the Diamondback, it is so tiny. The grip feels good. It has aggressive grip texture in the front and the back. Nothing on the sides, which is fine because your hands really only touch the front and the back anyways. Very Glock-like. The sights are easy to see. The trigger's good on it. Front and rear serrations. And no jams so far. I did the rapid fire. I shot a few magazines just on my own. And then I did the limp wrist test. No jams on the limp wrist test, although I did eject the magazine. I still think that might have been me just hitting my thumb on the magazine release, causing it not to pick up a new round. But it could be one of these things like where the magazine occasionally pops out. But that's the only time it's done it. I think it might have been me. So far this has been reliable. I've only shot maybe 5 or 6 magazines of 6 rounds through it. And then this one's been reliable so far as well. Passed the limp wrist test with no problem. Passed the rapid fire, no problem. And then I shot another couple of magazines through it. So both of them, just initial shots have been reliable. They both seem well made. The Diamondback, honestly, I'm kind of impressed with how well made it seems. I used to own some Kel-Tec like P3ATs and the Kel-Tec PF9. Honestly, the Diamondback feels a lot better than the Kel-Tecs, and they're both made in that Cocoa Beach area in Florida, but I feel like Diamondback may have a little bit better build quality, and by a little bit I mean a lot. It seems a lot better made than the Kel-Tecs. The Springfield, everybody knows Springfield is a quality company. Some people don't like the XDs, I'm not really sure why, but the XDE seems like a quality piece. It's just not what most people are looking for with the lower capacity and being a little bit on the larger side. I personally think it's going to be a sweet shooter. If I do get to hang on to it for a while, I'll do a range day, but I probably will end up selling it eventually. It may be soon, so this may be the last time you see it, I'm not sure. The Diamondback, I plan on doing a lot of shooting with this, and if it seems to be reliable to me, I may end up carrying it some because I like that super small package of 9mm. I would love to compare it to my Bodyguard 380 just to see the size difference, because I do have that gun and it's absolutely tiny. I know this is bigger, but it still is very tiny. The Diamondback DB9, this is the Gen 4 model, so the slide does lock back on an empty magazine, and it takes Glock 42 and 43 sights. So Gen 4 model, and I think the Gen 3, Gen 2, Gen 1s had some problems. The Gen 4 is slightly bigger overall. I think it's slightly longer, but it's more reliable. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.